Howdy folks, this hat's coming in handy these days. My Australian hat that I picked up a couple months ago. I want one from down under, like sent to me from the actual land of Australia, but I got this one from Amazon and it's a very cool one. It comes in handy for this artist because he's Aussie. He's an Australian. Tom Curtin. Bucket Baby is the song, and it's a gift request of Harry Workmon, who is on an Australian tear these days. He's introduced us to so much of Slim Dusty's stuff, his family stuff, and other Aussies, and it's fantastic. So thank you for this gift and request, and this is what Harry said in his email. This is a true story told via a country song. I'll copy some information below. And here is that information. Born to a driver's wife in the harshest of conditions, Ross was delivered via emergency C-section in a small outback town where he was mistakenly thought to be stillborn, placed in a bucket before his first cries proved otherwise. From there, his story unfolds through resilience, connection to country, and the deep bonds formed with the Ngarian people who helped raise him. That's what Harry wrote. So that story sounds familiar. So did that show up in another video? I'm guessing that it did, Harry, because the bucket story, I don't know why that sounds familiar, but it's not really one that you can forget readily. Thank you again, Harry. These are just treats, like for everybody, just stuff that you'd never be exposed to. Even those who've been around traditional country and country for decades, it's from another country, and it doesn't make it to the States as often. So here we go.
People around here call me the bucket baby. Suppose there's a story to tell. How my mother and I just barely survived in the loneliest part of the world. It was an 8-day ride with the baby inside in the land of the Boab tree. And the journey starts when we left Mount Hart in the western Kimberley.
There's a midnight oil field to it, a little bit.
Well, my father was a drover of shorthorn cattle up to Wyndham or out to Broome.
Oh, drover, not driver. Wait, I gotta stop. All right, so where it said, oh, it does. Born to a drover's wife. I said driver's wife. All right, maybe he's a cattle driver, but I never heard the term drover. All right.
For a drover's wife, or if a baby comes too soon. So on the back of a horse, 3 rivers to cross at the tail end of the drive. Cicadas humming, wet season's coming, life's just a roll of the dice.
That pace.
Well, in Derby Town we made it somehow, but it went from bad to worse. With no help about, I wasn't coming out, and this town only had one nurse. Now with some luck about, well, they cut me out, but they thought I was stillborn.
Yeah.
So they threw me in a bucket until I made a ruckus, just to prove them wrong. Well, they flew my mother to Carnarvon to recover. I was alone for the next 6 weeks, where only the milk from a black wet nurse could help this baby sleep. Now in a saddlebag, well, we rode on back. You'd be wondering just what for, when home's just timber, corrugated iron, and a red and bare floor.
Now I'm starting to wonder if that's really Slim or not. Sure looked like him at first.
With my father gone and my mother not strong, well, the blacks pretty much raised me. With the narrage and mob, well, I learned a lot, how to live on and love this land. And they made it known I was one of their own in ways I still can't understand.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Well, I've lived, I've learned, and I later returned many years from the troubling start, just trying to find my family that I had there at Mount Hart. But time marched on and they were all moved on far from their history, with no thought about, just scattered throughout that western Kimberley, where the people still call me Bucket, for there's a past that you can't outrun.
Yeah.
But I found old Maisie,
Yeah.
the woman who raised me, and she just called me son.
Son, yup.
Now we move so fast, but acknowledge the past, for there's a history we can't outrun. She never called me
Me
the
too.
Bucket baby, she just called me son. No, Maisie never called me Bucket,
Love it.
she just called me son.
Maisie. That's her name. His father wasn't around. His mother was too weak to raise him. Yeah, that's awesome. Here he is. Yeah, some of the imagery in there had me a little confused. Like the gentleman in the very end there, I'm not quite sure who he is. At first, when I saw him, I thought that was Slim Dusty. There's a quick shot. And I'm like, whoa, this is connected to Slim somehow. It's not him. But he said his father wasn't around. But maybe his father wasn't around because he was driving cattle. Maybe that is his father right there. I bet that was his mother and father at the kitchen table there. It's got to be. Why else would they be featured like this? And it's age appropriate, if you will. Like, you know, they appear to be aged properly to be his parents. So I think that's it's just awesome. And, you know, I get that people, you know, human beings are wired for pattern recognition, and which means we recognize differences in things like, oh, that's a car moving straight at me. That's not a cloud overhead. Like, this is just how we're wired for that. And so what we notice too is differences between races, if you will. Oh, somebody's black, somebody's white, somebody's Asian, somebody's short hair, long hair. Like, this is just how our brains work. And we make judgments about what we see and whether is going to insinuate some sort of danger into our lives. But you know, when it comes to people, I don't know. Maybe I'm just naive. I see races, but it doesn't matter to me. Like, because to me, there's two things that matter to me really with people, and it's, can I go deep with you, like conversationally about life, or can I laugh with you? And that's what I look for with people. So, but this is like a gorgeous thing where not, and I know everybody doesn't see it that way. In fact, most people don't. I think a lot of people would like to, but we're just so conditioned, if you will, whether it's through media, social media, reports, and identity, politics, and all this stuff, where we look at people as groups or nations or religions. It's like, I honestly don't care about that stuff. I'll be dead one day. And, you know, I'm not going to ruin moments by having negative thoughts about things I don't know about. So when I see a picture here of a woman that's not his mother raising him, but she happens to be, I don't know if she's an Aborigine. He refers to her, he referred to them as the blacks raised me. And fair enough. If that's what they call them, that's what they call them. You see, the black folks might refer to him as a white, the whites. Fine. That's not derogatory. It's just we put labels on things or names and nouns on things or adjectives. But it was a beautiful thing to see that she's like, hey, this is a baby. And I don't know if Maisie, is that what he called her? I don't know if she was a nurse. Was she the nurse who operated on the mother C-section wise and then raised him because he was the bucket baby? Or was this another woman? I don't know. There was a lot in this song going on, Harry. And he just put it out there. That's the thing about songwriting too, is like you just got to have a story to tell. And the thing about traditional country or folk, or I'm not even sure I guess I would just call this country, is that it tends to be more real to life. I mean, and maybe that's wrong. Maybe rock has that, rap has some of that, I know from listening to it. But this here was just a man's life story. And he said, I'm putting it down. And you don't need to outrun your past. Your past is your past. So I'm not going to rate that. That's just an honorable way, or I want to honor him in that way. It's his life story, And I love that he put it down into song. I love the drums in this too. I got to say though, it sort of had like a tribal feel to it, a little bit of a tribal feel. Not that the black folks that raised him were a tribe per se, but the drums themselves give me that Midnight Oil feeling, beds are burning a little bit. So, all right, guys, I hope you enjoyed that. Harry, my friend, thank you again for this treat. Have a great day. I'll see you on another video and keep rocking the country.
In the Wannamin, Milliwandi Ranges, I grew up wild and free. With my father gone and my mother not strong, well, the blacks pretty much raised me.